What's happening? This is the start of my S197 project. So we have here a 2011 Mustang GT without an engine I bought off Copar from Utah. You can see the rotors are pretty rusty. Here's a little bit of the inside. I went ahead and ripped out all the seats and all the paneling, tore out the carpet. This is a little bit of that process. I was doing it out of a storage unit. When I first got the car, I didn't have a title. So you can see the car is filled with trash. I think the person blew up the engine racing it and kind of used it like a trash can. But that doesn't bother me one bit. I'm ripping out the carpet here anyway, and I'm bringing everything I can down to bare metal for the most part. I can repaint it and retouch. Everything on this car is about to be replaced. So there are the seats. I sold the seats, sold the back seats, sold everything I could out of the car for the most part. This is where our time in the storage unit kind of comes to an end. I did everything I could with a car without a lift. I think this is around the same day I transported it to a shop. So here's the roll cage getting installed. I got a 4-point cage from a father and son team right across the street from my house. Very nice people. They're actually building a land speed record car in the back there, so it was a pretty cool shop. Very good experience. It's a bolting cage. So here's a little bit of underneath the car. This is right before I took out the fuel tank. There's still heat shielding and everything up under the car here. This is me taking out the dash so I can get to the pedal assembly, because I went from an automatic to a stick shift. I took the 6R80 out of it, and I'm going to replace it with a T56. There's the dash right there. It wasn't too bad. I think for the most part I got the dash out by myself. There's a car without the AC duct or heater core or any of that. You can see I took the pedal assembly off there. This is a little bit of the inside, the sound deadening. You have to use a torch and a scraper. It's a real headache, but I want to get the car down to bare metal. So this is part of the reason I removed the fuel tank. I was iffy about using a torch so close to the tank. Just a little bit up underneath the car when I first painted it. I took all the heat shielding off to clean that up and painted the whole underbody of the car white. This is just the first coat, so it's a little bit spotty. Okay, so hopefully by now you guys have a pretty good idea of how the car sits and the work that's been done. Stay tuned for next week. We'll go over a parts list, pricing, install for the Kenny Brown K member, coilover suspension, sway bars, and upper third end link when I pull the rear end out. If you liked the video, go ahead and like and subscribe. Turn the notifications on so you can see the next part. I will be putting a GT500 engine in this S197 and you won't want to miss it.